So summer is officially done, and that means, that's right, it's time to wear all the layers. Once again, fall is here and winter is coming. In this video, I'm gonna do a super quick rundown and review of some apparel I've been using when the temperatures start to drop. Welcome back, Pathless Peddlers, and if you're new to the channel, if you love things like bike commuting, riding through inclement weather, and the supple life, then you have found your people. Hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy bikey content like this that isn't just focused on the watts and on the racing, then consider supporting the channel. Check out the links below to see how you can support these videos via PayPal, Patreon, or by buying a supple shirt. Totally wanted to do that. So this is a quick rundown of some gear I purchased that we've been sent to review and that I've used for the last couple months and last couple years. One of the things that I think is an absolute fall and winter essential, even summer, is a buff, in particular the wool buff. If you're not familiar with these, it's just a tube of nice, soft, loving material, and you can use it so many ways. Typically when I'm riding, I will just put this around my neck. Really amazing how much warmer you feel with just having this around your neck. When things get really cold and I want to cover my ears, you can take the same buff and just kind of put it over your head like this. So we definitely recommend the buffs. I think we probably have a dozen of these in the house. This one is wool and this one is synthetic. Come in different patterns and colors. Just go crazy. Another thing that has to be beefed up when the weather drops is the gloves. Gone are those halcyon days of fingerless gloves. Gotta start dipping into the serious ones. These are waterproof gloves by Showers Pass, and I really dig these. I've actually used this for a full year, a full season of fall and winter under all sorts of different circumstances. Fishing, commuting when it's raining, commuting when it's snowing. These are my go-to gloves when the weather gets crappy. I found that they've held up pretty well. They're still fairly waterproof. There is some pilling on the outside. They're a little bit dirty, but you know, it's okay. During last winter, I found it was enough to ride in these and in bar mitts on the handlebar. Kept my hands plenty toasty even when the weather was below freezing. So I definitely recommend the Showers Pass waterproof gloves. The next piece of gear that I really like is this Giro really lightweight synthetic down vest. This is clearly for when you're on the bike. What I love about this is that it packs down really small, and because it's synthetic down, you don't have to worry too much about crushing the feathers and getting it wet. And it provides just that nice bit of coziness, that extra bit of warmth when you're on those long cold rides. Put this on. So it doesn't go with the shirt. Kind of looks like a life jacket, but there you go, the vest. It also has a pouch that you can stuff it into. So great for commuting, for touring, and for those long rides. Doesn't take up too much room and a pretty handy layer to have. And also because it is a synthetic down, it's vegan friendly and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Another riding layer, I'm not going to demonstrate these unfortunately, but are these Defeat wool knee warmers. I've had these for a couple years. They've held up great. When they get too dirty, just wash them, put them through a dry cycle, and they come out nice and tight again. I'll usually put the thigh part underneath my bike shorts so it holds it a little bit better in place. When you do walk around off the bike, they tend to crawl down, so you have to kind of scooch them up a bit. But when you're on the bike, generally not a problem. I love how they keep my knees warmer so the muscles don't stiffen up. Definitely an essential piece of cycling gear for me during the fall. This is another piece by Showers Pass. This is more casual wear. This is their merino wool lightweight hoodie. I usually just wear this around town. It's thin enough so you can layer a jacket on top of it. But also I'll ride with this with a long sleeve base layer. Pretty good zipper here. Don't really use a hood. I love it for camping, for biking. It's a pretty cozy layer. I love the soft hand feel of the merino wool. If there's one thing I'm not too super thrilled about are these dangly lacy bits. I've always been tempted to kind of just pull them out, but I always had that fear they might actually come in handy one day. So matter of preference, you can leave them on or pull them off. Nice and cozy, not too thick. Next piece is another bit of gear from Showers Pass. They sent us this last fall to review, and I'm only getting to it a year later. Needless to say, I wore it all last fall, all last winter, and it's a great jacket. Let me put it on. This is their Imba waterproof mountain biking jacket, but I would say that it works great for commuting, even fishing. It's pretty good casual wear, doesn't scream bike. Older Showers Pass jackets, they used to have, the cycling ones used to have a big cutout here so you could bend over. This doesn't have that, so this passes pretty well as a just casual layer in general. It's got a hood that can be removed. I usually just keep it on. Velcro on the arm so you can tighten it down when you're riding your bike. There are these weird front venting things here, here, and then there are pockets on either side. Honestly, I don't know how effective the vents are. I think they look kind of weird. The pockets are nice and roomy. I can usually stick a reel here or a fly box when I go fishing. And if there is one thing that I don't like about this jacket, the pocket interior is a mesh, and I can totally understand why they do this. It cuts down on weight, makes this part of the jacket less bulky. But if you have anything like keys or let's say like a take a look mirror or anything kind of pokey, they do tend to get caught in the holes and will, if you're not careful, it will cause a rip in the pocket liner. Other nice touches is that the shoulders have a little bit extra padding, so if you wear a backpack, it won't abrade the jacket. And generally, this material is actually pretty light. I don't know if you can tell that in the video, but compared to their other jacket like the Rogue, which is a similar cut but a lot beefier, this is actually a fairly lightweight jacket that packs down relatively small. And the last one is this shirt. This shirt is by Ketl. They are a QBP brand. They sent this over a couple weeks ago for me to try out, and it's pretty good. It's the material is kind of on the stretchy side. It reminds me of some mountain biking shorts, kind of like the old chrome shorts. And this is the size medium. And I usually have a tough time fitting in clothes because I'm 5'8", but I tend to be broad for my height. And this is kind of a little bit snug. In a suit jacket, I wear a size 40 or actually a 39. So if you're kind of broad-shouldered but short, it's kind of a tight fit. The overall length is good, but the width is a little bit tight. But the material is stretchy. The sleeves are long on me. So usually when I wear this, I'm rolling it up a couple times, which I don't mind too much. But if you're one to want perfectly dialed in sleeves and you're my dimensions, this shirt probably won't work well for you. And in terms of comfort, I found the material, it's got a good stretch to it. It's not the coziest material. So if I were to actually ride in this, I would probably wear a long sleeve base layer just so I wouldn't have this synthetic material rubbing against my skin the whole time. Mostly I see it less of an actual like strenuous riding shirt and more kind of like a shacket, if that makes sense, like a shirt / jacket. In terms of pockets, it's got one big functional pocket here, which I think would fit a small fly box, so you could probably use this for fishing. And it's got snaps, so you can do this. Yay! I messed up my cord. Pretty cool shirt, digging it so far. It makes a great stand-in for a windbreaker or something like that. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you're interested in more videos like this. As it gets colder, the bigger guns, the warmer layers are gonna come out. If you guys have any questions about this gear, leave those in the comments below. And once again, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to consider supporting this channel. It is all viewer supported, and as always, keep this helpful side down.